Nothing like a pregame meal. See Coach Castlemar over there? He's dressed just like Izzy was for that Friday Night Rewind promo video. Tie, khakis.
You know, I don't want to talk about Izzy. I told you, I think he's the one sabotaging the show.
Please.
Dude, he wants my spot. He's obsessed with me. He wants to sit in this chair,
whatever.
so to speak. What about football this weekend? Let's talk about that.
Pasco, Nature Coast will be good. Golf Ridgewood has 2 really good backs.
Armwood, Holston. Oh, God. What was that?
What's wrong?
Oh, geez. Oh, God.
Okay?
Oh, God.
Infinite skills. TampaBay.com is the source you trust. We got imitators, but they don't do sports like us. We got the county battles and crosstown rivalries. Highlight Central, we hit you with what you gotta see. If you're not in the crowd, online is where you gotta be. From Friday Night Rewind to Season 2 Odyssey.
This is Bubba Golden and his blockers. 34 carries, 409 yards, unofficially 6 touchdowns. We believe that to be a Pasco County record and a 52-28 win against his old team, Ridgewood. Sadly, Bubba, we only have one Friday night MVP t-shirt, but you really need to share the wealth. So you wear it on Monday, you wear it on Tuesday, you wear it on Wednesday, you get the picture. Golden scored on the Bucs' second play from scrimmage, bursting off tackle and going untouched for a 68-yard TD. Exactly everyone in the stadium knew Golden was going to get handoffs and perfusion, but it didn't matter.
Hey, get this first down and keep driving the football. You guys understand that?
Only 2 months ago, he was a teammate of these Ridgewood kids. He transferred to golf just before the start of preseason drills to live with his grandmother in Holiday, but Holiday it wasn't tonight for Ridgewood. In other related news, Rams tailback Sterling Ross had 306 yards on 35 carries, which officially ranks as the quietest 300-yard rushing night in Florida prep football history. Sadly for Ross, this night belonged to the guy everyone calls the Golden Child. Can we call him the Golden Man-Child now?
He's a special player. I mean, there's no question about that. And playing these guys that he's so close to, I think he really wanted to make a statement tonight. He sees it, he's determined, and then he sees that hole, and he's so powerful in his legs. I mean, they're like pistons, and he just is determined to go score. I mean, that's his best attribute.
Did you see the line? Oh my God! Hey, I just ran. I just did what I had to do. That line is awesome. I mean, I try to score every play. What else you supposed to do? That's what I try to do. If you don't try to score every play, you ain't gonna be a good running back.
This is John Cotey here at Death Valley, where tonight Gaither beat Jesuit 18-14. The Tigers came into this game undefeated. They suffered their first loss. They went up 14-6 early in the third quarter, but Gaither came back with 2 touchdowns behind Jarvis Giles and ended up pulling this one out. They're now 2-3 heading into the big district tilts next week.
1, 2, 3.
Gaither got on the board first as Cameron Hawkins hit Yemi Oyegunle for a 10-yard touchdown to make it 6-0. But Jesuit came right back. Greg Dupel here on a 2-yard run. That makes it 7-6. And then Bobby Evell caps a 76-yard, 13-play drive with a 1-yard run, 14-6 early in the third quarter. But Jarvis Giles, up to this point, 10 carries, 26 yards, breaks free for a 54-yard touchdown run. That makes it 14-12. Giles would later add a second touchdown. That made it 18-14. That provided the winning margin. But the story of this game was Cameron Hawkins, who had big run after big run.
Well, I'm just trying to look downfield, trying to make things happen with my feet. I had a lot of key blocks from my backs and my linemen, and the wide receivers just running around, and I don't know, I just broke.
Cameron Hawkins had 140 yards passing tonight, about 50 yards rushing in the second half, all big runs. And for that, he earns a prized Friday Night Rewind MVP t-shirt. And next week, big game in the district, and these guys look like they're going to be ready to go.
The top 2 teams on the North Suncoast tangled tonight in Dade City. Former Dade City resident Antoine Story runs 48 yards here to set up a 1-yard touchdown run by Tevin Drake for a 7-0 Sharks lead. Things look bad for the Pirates early, but this blocked punt by Dominique Wilson puts Pasco in scoring position. That sets up this 19-yard touchdown pass from DJ Clower to Hakeem Ishmar to make it 10-7 Sharks right before the half. In the fourth quarter, Jamal Haynes runs in here for Pasco's only lead. Will it be enough? No. Tevin Drake scores again and converts the 2 points late in the fourth quarter for the 18-17 victory.
The big game in Pinellas County tonight, Largo at Dunedin, and the unbeaten Packers prevail 19-7. The Packers led 6-0 at halftime, and then Sean Holt takes the screen pass, 48 yards for a touchdown. Ryan Epps on the very next series, deep to Mike Lang for 37 yards. That makes it 19-0. Epps finishes with 174 yards passing, and the Largo ground attack adds another 92 yards. Here's Sean Holt running for some of those yards. And Dunedin not as lucky. Their offense never got going tonight. Ryan Singer sacked 5 times. Darius Bellamy, their star running back, 37 yards before he leaves with a shoulder injury. And the vaunted Falcons offense is held to a measly 84 yards by a defense that in 4 games this season has only allowed 23 points and looks better than last year's unit. And thanks to some bad sod this week at Plant City, their game was moved to Wharton on Thursday night, and the Wildcats picked up their 3rd consecutive win. The Wildcats were able to keep their roll going thanks to these 2 guys, quarterback Andrew Clifford scoring here in the first half on a short run, and everything Jarris Jones. In the first half, this long punt return by Jones with under a minute remaining set up this touchdown catch by Jones with 5 seconds left. Yes, he got both feet down and he caught it over 3 Plant City defenders. That made it 28-7 at the half. It was the 3rd time that Jones and Clifford had hooked up for scoring passes in the first half. The Raiders trying to rally thanks to some nice kick returns by Brian Goodman here, and this 40-yard touchdown run by Desmond Patterson, making the score 28-13, but the Wildcats were too strong. They drove right back down the field with a strong balanced attack. There's Kyle Wilcox on a screen pass taking it into the red zone, and Jones scored his 4th touchdown on this short run to put this one in the books. Joey, I know it's your favorite segment, but I think we don't have time for I thinks tonight with 5 football games and all. No, Joey, no, we don't have time. Stop it.
It's time for the Friday Night Rewind Shoutouts.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks.
Dude, I'm trying to start the shoutouts and you interrupt me like that.
Bubba Golden just scored again.
Wow, that's definitely worth the interruption. That's 400 yards rushing for that guy tonight?
Yes.
A 400-yard rusher on the North Suncoast. That's unbelievable. Are you going to tell me you have a 400-yard passer next?
That's exactly what I'm going to tell you. Hudson Jr. Zach Wynn, 448 passing yards, 5 total touchdowns in a losing effort, 39-36 against Mitchell. In the same game, Cody, Mustang sophomore Ricky Trinidad, 229 rushing yards, touchdown runs of 49, 33, and 94 yards.
Yeah, somebody's making up numbers just to get kids on the shout-out list. Can I go now? Alonzo C.J. Bennett, 3 touchdown passes to 3 different wide receivers. Armwood's Maiwan Jackson, 5 touchdown passes. And Palm Harbor University's Sean Shelton, 2 touchdown runs, 1 touchdown pass. The Hurricanes upsetting Dixie Hounds tonight.
Let's give a little love to Wiregrass Ranch.
Let's.
The Bulls set a school record for points, 41 at Lake Ware.
Excellent.
Sadly, they gave up 49.
Not excellent. How about Ben Sams getting St. Pete back on the winning track? 2 touchdown runs tonight. Green Devils win. And we also got Terrence Jackson and Clearwater scoring twice. We got Anthony Williams at Chamberlain, 2 touchdown catches. The 3rd straight game with at least 1 touchdown catch. And I'm going to name all 7 Eastlake kids that scored their 8 touchdowns in the 59-6 victory. Do we have time for that?
I don't think so. Let's move on. Where did Zephyr Hills come from? 28-0 against Wesley Chapel tonight. Bulldogs quarterback Tyler Guy, 3 touchdown passes, 2 of them to Alex Paniagua. Paniagua also had a touchdown run.
That's nice. If we didn't have to stand for this segment, I'd tell you this is out right now because I'm going to blow your mind. I got the shout out to end all shout outs. A holder. A holder. A holder.
That's unprecedented.
Josiah Fisk of Tarpon Springs. 46 seconds left. Tarpon lines up to tie the game against Countryside. Fisk takes the ball, and then he runs, and then he passes to Drew Kyer. Tarpon Springs wins by a single point over Countryside.
That's your holder. I got your kicker. Andres Vasquez from Sickles. 15 seconds left against Bloomingdale. 27-yarder. Money. 17-14 Griffins.
Always got to tell me. You can tell me he's a freshman next, right?
Yes.
Whoa.
Cody, are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be okay. Could really help me out if he'd come in and hold my hair back, though.
This is Friday Night Rewind.